Good morning, parents. Good morning, girls. Teacher Lucy here. I hope you are keeping safe. Me too. I want to take the girls through a short lesson on the work I've posted today. And I'm requesting that parents you help the girls access my video for easier understanding. Welcome to my lesson, girls. Today, we are doing subtraction, or in other words, difference by rounding off. And what is this rounding off numbers to the nearest tens? I've prepared a few examples here to remind you. Remember previously we've done rounding off numbers to the nearest tens. So I want to take you through a few examples just to remind you in case you forgot. So to start us with, we have the number 38. You remember the rules that we set on rounding off, that the first rule is you identify the place value digit. After you identify the place value digit, and for our case, the place value digit is the digit in the place value of tens, and that is 3, because 8 is ones, 3 is tens. Once you identify the place value digit, we said, look at the number to the immediate right. If the number happens to be 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, we call those weak numbers and they don't affect the place value digit in any way. But if the number happens to be 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, we say those are strong numbers, and that affects the place value digit in this way. We normally add 1 to the place value digit, and then the rest of the numbers on the right become zeros. So for 38, our place value digit is 3. The next number to the immediate right is 8. So 8 happens to be a strong number. So what do we do to 3? We add 1 to 3, it becomes a 4, and 8 definitely becomes a 0. And 38 to the nearest tens is 40. 14. First, what is our place value digit? In other words, which digit is the place value of tens? The digit is 1. And what digit is the next right of 1? It's 4. 4 happens to be a weak number. Therefore, it is not going to change 1 in any way, and the 4 itself becomes a 0. So 14 rounded off to the nearest tens becomes a 10. What about a bigger number like 123? 123 has three place value digits, that is 3, 2, and 1. But our interest is in the place value digit of tens, which is 2. So which number is with the immediate right of 2? Definitely it is 3, and 3 is a weak number. Therefore, it is not going to change 2 in any way, but 3 itself will become a 0. Therefore, 123 rounded off to the nearest tens becomes 120. I hope girls you're following through because this is a revision. We have done that previously. Our last number is 747. Sorry. So our place value digit is 4. 4 is a digit that is in the place value of tens. So what digit is the next right of 4? It happens to be 7, and 7 is a strong number. So being a strong number, we add 1 to 4 to become a 5, and then the 7 itself becomes a 0, and 747 becomes 750. You might have wondered, for these two cases where we took 1 and 7, we don't really consider them because our main interest is in the place value digits and the number to the right. So we simply transfer them to the answers without affecting them in any way. Having that in mind, we need to do sums by rounding off them first before we subtract. And I take you through a few examples, girls, that I've prepared for you. And I want you to be very keen. Example 1, we have 17 take away 12. I've taken you through how to round off numbers to the nearest tens. So 17 rounded off to the nearest tens becomes a 20. And then 12 rounded off to the nearest tens becomes a 10. So you realize that we first round off the numbers before we take away. So after rounding off the numbers, We come to taking away or subtracting, or in other words, finding the difference. 0 take away 0 becomes a 0. 2 take away 1 becomes a 1, and our answer is 10. Therefore, girls, let us not subtract the normal way. Let us round off first the numbers before we subtract them. In example 2, I prepared a bit bigger numbers, 568. When it is rounded off to 568 take away 45. We first round off the two numbers. What is 568 rounded off to the nearest tens? Girls, it becomes 570, following the rules that we learned before. And then 45 rounded off to the nearest tens becomes 50. After rounding off, we can simply take away 0, take away 0 becomes a 0. 7 take away 5 becomes 2. And since we have no digit to subtract from 5, we simply drop 5. And our answer is 520. So it's as simple as that, girls. That brings me to the end of my lesson. I would request you to do the work that I've posted on Sukul. And if you have textbooks, you can access the work from Visionary Mathematics, Exercise E, page 36, number 1, A up to F, and number 2, A up to F. Then I would request you to post the work also so that I get the feedback on what you are able to do. Have a good day and continue keeping safe. Thank you.